Welcome to Dreamy Fairy English Land. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a young boy named Harry Potter. After Harry was sorted into Gryffindor, his life at Hogwarts became very exciting. On the first night, he and his friends sat at a long table and enjoyed a big feast. The table was filled with roast chicken, pumpkin pie, apple pie, and hot soup, making them all feel very full. After the feast, Headmaster Dumbledore gave a speech. He had long white hair and a beard. He encouraged them to work hard, follow their dreams, and enjoy their time at Hogwarts. He also warned them to stay away from dangerous areas in the school, like the Forbidden Forest and the corridor on the 4th floor. At Hogwarts, students were sorted into 4 different houses. Students could earn points for their house through good behavior and good grades. The headmaster explained that these points determined which house would win the annual House Cup. He told the students that the winning house would receive special recognition during the end-of-year feast. Meanwhile, Harry and his friends often encountered moving staircases in the hallways. These staircases could suddenly change direction, causing them to get lost. It made walking around the castle feel like an adventure. Harry also met talking portraits. The people in these portraits were funny and shared old stories or gave surprising advice. Harry and his friends enjoyed talking to them and thought of them as interesting friends. While exploring the castle, Harry and his friends met ghosts. Most ghosts were friendly and would chat with students about their past. However, Peeves loved playing tricks, like putting frogs in students' bags or causing trouble in the hallways. Everyone warned each other to watch out for Peeves, or they might be late for class. Harry and his friends also started their classes. They learned different subjects like Herbology, Transfiguration, and Astronomy. In astronomy class, they learned how to read star maps and understand the influence of stars and planets. By observing the sky, they learned how to predict the future and understand the traits of different star signs. Herbology class took Harry and his friends into a world of magical plants. In the Herbology greenhouse, they learned how to recognize different magical plants and how to take care of them. This helped them create potions and other magical items. In Transfiguration class, the professor waved her wand during a lesson, and suddenly, her podium turned into a pig that grunted, making everyone laugh. The professor explained that mastering transfiguration meant you can change anything into something else. Then she waved her wand again, and the podium turned back to normal. The The professor then asked them to turn a matchstick into a needle. This was hard for Harry and Ron because transfiguration requires a lot of focus and skill. But Hermione did very well in the class. She always listened carefully and participated actively. Meanwhile, defense against the dark arts class was also a big challenge for Harry and his friends. Their teacher was Quirrell, who usually wore a strange purple turban. Quirrell often taught the class nervously and seemed unsure of himself. He had a noticeable smell of garlic, and he sometimes stuttered when he spoke. However, potions class was very challenging for Harry. It was taught by the strict Professor Snape. This class required students to carefully follow instructions and be precise when making potions. Once, Neville's experiment went wrong, causing a mess in the classroom. Potions class brought a lot of pressure to Harry, and he felt that Professor Snape did not like him because he often criticized Harry harshly and even took points away from Gryffindor for Harry's mistakes. This made Harry feel guilty and confused about Professor Snape's attitude. Nevertheless, Harry knew he had to keep trying his best in his studies. Even though Harry and Ron faced some challenges at first, they knew this was just the beginning of their magical learning. They believed that with continued practice, they would gradually master new skills and become stronger in the magical world of Hogwarts. Harry and his friends faced many challenges when they first started learning magic at Hogwarts. But they didn't stop trying because they were afraid of making mistakes. Instead, they kept practicing and learning, which helped them grow. Their experiences taught them that making mistakes is part of the learning process and an opportunity to grow. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Learning often involves setbacks, but these challenges can help us become smarter and stronger. Hermione was a great example as well. She took her studies very seriously. She always reviewed her lessons before class and paid close attention during lessons. Her dedication helped her excel in many classes. Like Harry and his friends, be brave in following your dreams and learning from your mistakes. This way, you can achieve greater success in future adventures. That's the story for today. If you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. And let your dreams take you on magical adventures, just like Harry and his friends. Good night.